Franco will be the last to be installed. So the second's really ticking away now as we watch Steve Corson on Lamb Franco. For this, the general accident 2,000 guineas, of which the winning owner will receive just over £73,000. And so as I look across now, it looks as though they're all in and they're away. And as they expected, Pacific Gold the first to go on. Pacific Gold, the leader from Shadid, right in second place. Then comes Northern Chimes, that's the leading three. Just in behind them, Lamb Franco. And then I can see Officio, and towards the rear of the field is Colour Dancer, Qualitaire Flyer, and Royal Harmony. And so they completed the first furlong or so. And it's still Pacific Gold who takes them along, being followed by Northern Chime. Shadid on the far side. Just in behind them comes Comrade in Arms. They're running now to the 6 marker. Tony Ives still in the lead with Pacific Gold and still being pursued by Northern Chimes. Then comes Leicester with the noseband on the far side on Shadid. On the near side, the white colours, Comrade in Arms. And with that order, it's back to Graham.
Comrade in Arms in the white jacket just pulling a bit free early on, but isn't Leicester in the right place at the right time? There he is, coming up on the inside of Pacific Gold. Northern Chimes in the orange jacket. Bairn makes ground, Over the Ocean makes ground. Supreme Leader tries to come with a run. Bassenthwaite with plenty to do, but begins to pick up with the cross belts. But as they come to the point just over 2 from home, Shadid kicks and goes, so it's Leicester Piggott in the lead. Leicester Piggott on Shadid, the leader, from Bairn in second place, Pacific Gold. Then comes Supreme Leader. Bassenthwaite trying to get into top tier to close. They've got a furlong and a half to go, and it's Leicester Piggott on Shadid in the lead from Bairn, the horse he could have ridden up on the outside, but Leicester gives Willie a look round there, and Leicester has to shake up Shadid as Bairn throws down the challenge. Supreme Leader is back in third and coming inside the final furlong at Shadid, but Bairn is staying on very strongly up on the outside. Shadid and Bairn from Supreme Leader down the centre of the track. Shadid could just win this, going up towards the line. Shadid's going to win it. Shadid from Bairn in a photo. Supreme Leader third, then Bassenthwaite 4, Royal Harmony 5, Pacific Gold 6, Lamb Franco 7, Chance in a Million 8, Qualitaire Flyer 9, Over the Ocean 10. Then came Carla Dancer. Officio was last but one. Last of all was Northern Chimes, and so the result of this, the general accident 2,000 guineas. It's a win for number 14, Shadid, owned by Maktoum Al Maktoum, trained here at Newmarket by Michael Stout and ridden by Leicester Piggott. Leicester's 4th win in the race and his 29th classic winner, but he had to work. Officially, it's a photo, and also in that photo is Bairn, the horse he discarded, who was up on the outside of him, and there you can see in the maroon jacket, white sleeves, Bairn, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained here at Newmarket by Luca Cumani and ridden by Willie Carson. The other horse in that picture there is the 3rd horse home, which is Supreme Leader, number 15, and what a cracking race he's run. This horse, Shadid, has won, but Leicester had to work very, very hard indeed to get this horse home. Bairn battled. Let's review the closing stages of the historic general accident 2,000 guineas.
So first of all, it was clear from the position that Leicester took up on Shadid. He was going to be in front a long way out, but Walter Swinburne, who would have been in the saddle, it was also clear he was going very smoothly at halfway.
He was, everything was fine, and Leicester set himself for home here, and it looked as if it was going to be quite comfortable, didn't it?
He looked, Woody Carson's elbows are pumping, Supreme Leader on the right. We didn't think really was in the same class. Everything else is beaten. Over the Ocean, Bassenthwaite behind him. This looked like a 3 or 4 length success now.
It did. But Bairn keeps battling, and the 3rd horse, and it becomes evident here that it's not going to become too easy.
Now there was a worry that he, perhaps with the hill coming to catch him, that Shadid might actually run out of everything. How frightened are you with that? Because Leicester's clearly beginning to really drive now. Yeah,
so he's pulling everything out now, and. But Bairn, a couple of times there, I thought he just might go by him. But fair play to Shadid. He pulled everything out.
Now these are all 3 in the Derby in only a month's time. You'll be on Shadid then. Bairn is getting back the extra half mile. Your immediate thought?
I've got no immediate thoughts at the moment.
Well, let's have an immediate look at the head-on water, because again, Shadid in front with the noseband. Thank heaven we can at least, as you say, spot him easy. Bairn behind him, but the Carson elbow's working hard. But now, I wonder how disappointed really Leicester is that what he thought was going to happen didn't really happen.
He won't be too disappointed, he's won.
Well, he's working away, and it's officially he's won, obviously. We just heard that now, as they call. But the one thing you can say, or plenty you can say about Shadid, but You can't accuse him of giving up.
No, and I mean, this is one thing about the horse. He's a competitor, he's a fighter, and all this business about his temperament and all that, I think that answers it all.
That couldn't have been fairer said, because if he was supposed to be a horse that might crack, the time very fast, 1:37.30. That's below the standard on times when the race is being run above standard. It's a little bit slower than Oh-So Sharks, but there isn't the wind and the ground has been softened by a little bit of rain. But tremendous applause now as Lester Piggott comes back for his record breaking. He's already broken the record. He's extending it now. His 29th classic success, the all-time record. And here he comes. It's a great triumph. And it's just a sad one, though, slightly a bittersweet one for Walter Swinburne beside me.
Yeah.
Well, there you are. Great congratulations from everybody. A happy man, Lester Piggott. John McCurry.
The cheers of relief from the punters when they heard that number called. Number 14, Shadid, the 5-4 favourite. He's the 26th favourite to win the 2,000 guineas this century, and he's the 5th to start at odds on. Nijinsky, also ridden by Lester Piggott in 1970, Big Game in 42, Colombo in 34, and Sleeve Galleon in 1907. And he's the 7th Craven Stakes winner to complete the double. The first was Scot Free way back in 1884. The last was My Babu 37 years ago. And after Oh-So Sharp on Thursday, favourites have now completed the Newmarket Classic double 14 times this century. And bookmakers have never suffered more. 5-4 on Shadid. The second, the brave Little Bairn, 13-2 second favourite. The third, Supreme Leader, 50-1. The fourth, he won't get paid each way, Royal Harmony is 100-1. But Shadid, 5-4 on favourite. Tremendous cheers from the punters, the bookmakers in absolute despair after that.